told your friend you're not okay? And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at any.
Hey guys, so I think I'm actually back in the sun, but I can't turn back and walk backwards. Anyways, I am just coming from a gym close to my house. I really want to start gymming. I was supposed to start last year, like January last year, but by February 2025, and I have not started. I was procrastinating because I didn't have gym wears, but I got some gym wears in December and we're in February.
So this was the first gym I went to, and it had quite a number of equipment. I don't really know so much about gym equipment, but I was like, oh, it has quite a number of equipment, but I felt like the place was too old and I don't know, I wouldn't have motivation to come here. I didn't really like it, and it was a Saturday, so I didn't really meet much people there. But the guy there explained everything to me. So I went to make my hair, and on my way back from making my hair, I found this gym on Google, and I got here. It looked brighter and all that. It's not the picture perfect gym, but they said they had sessions and it made sense to me, and they had quite a number of machines too. So I decided to go with this one until I figure out whether I want to live there or just stick to that place.
So, hey people, what's poppin'? Kilo Shana, a good name. Let's go there, yeah guys, let's go to the gym. So, I just woke up and I'm heading to the gym. I already did an intro, but I didn't like the way the video looked, so I have to redo it. Yeah, so I am heading to the gym and I just decided to come and talk to you guys. Should I come closer? I feel like it's brighter if I'm closer, but this lighting is messing with my eyes. So I'm off to the gym. I finally gathered the courage after procrastinating. I was supposed to start this gym beginning of last year, but this is February this year. I finally got my gym wears December last year, and now I'm hitting the gym. I did a gym hunt. I didn't really like the first gym, the gym I've always had in mind. I did not like it when I went there. The distance and the way the gym looked so old. So I found a second one. That one is not really all that, but it's way better than the first one, and they have sessions. So this is like past 8 in the morning, and it's because of this filming that I'm still in this house, because I'm supposed to have left this house around to 8 because the second session starts I think 7:45, but I woke up 7:30 because I did a earlier challenge in the midnight and I slept around to 2 or thereabouts, and then I'm like, I don't have an early morning flight. I don't want the pressure of waking up early. If it's not for an early morning flight, I don't want to wake up very early, like waking up by 5 or 5:30 or 6 or 6:30 to get ready for the gym. No, like waking up around 4 or 3:45 for work is already more than enough, so I'm not doing that for the gym. So I just slept until now. Wherever I meet them, I meet them. That's it guys, I am leaving now. I have a get ready with me for this gym outfit on my YouTube shorts. Yeah, I have it, so please go watch it. But first of all, you guys should just see how I look. So here's the lower part, my gym leggings and my sneakers. Like, this is a perfect fit. I almost didn't get this top. It was the woman at the gym that convinced me. If I go watch the get ready with me, I have the full story there. So let's get going.
So we're done with the general session, and this was like a personalized session for ladies. We're doing hip exercises. I just did basic squats because I was new, and I was told to rest at this point because I had tried. And after I was done with the gym, I branched to the supermarket to get a few things, and yeah, that was it for the first day at the gym. So you guys, I decided to make some natural fruit juice. So normally I'm not the type of person that is addicted to taking sweet drinks always. I rarely take soda. In fact, most times I just do juice or yogurt. But recently I found myself taking a lot of juice, and processed juice is not really good. So I was like, you know what, let me make it natural, so I know everything that goes into my mouth that is sweet is natural, like it doesn't have any artificial coloring or flavor or anything. So I decided to get pineapple from this guy. He sells really good pineapple. He's in my area. But yeah, you guys, fruits are so expensive. I got this pineapple like 1.5, and the watermelon was around like 3.5. So that's like 5k for just pineapple and watermelon. Gosh, you guys, this pineapple was so juicy. Like I was just pressing it a little bit, and look at what was already coming out. I had not yet cut it. So yeah, as I was saying, recently I found myself wanting to take a lot of liquid, actually, not just sweet liquid, like both water and everything. And sometimes I'm just not in the mood for water, but I want to take something liquid. I don't know if you get. So I've been taking a lot of juices because of the nature of my job. Most times you need to be really hydrated because of your skin, your health, and everything. So I was like, you know what, I really have to tone it down. Let me just get something natural. Yeah, something natural. At least if I make natural juices, natural fruit juice, sorry, I can take fruit juice once in 2 days and to be okay, because I would know that I made this by myself and I know everything that is going in. So this blender, if you've been following me right from time, you should know this blender. I had it in Owerri. Then it's actually for my mom. It comes with a food processor, blender, stuff for cutting carrots and all of that. So I've made pineapple juice with this before when I was living in Owerri, but it's very stressful. I prefer that automatic juicer, and I feel like this one wastes the pineapple, because look at all of this. I had to like rejuice this. I had to scrape it out and reduce it, but this juicer didn't give me enough juice for this pineapple, and I was really sad. I was done with like almost, or I'd be up to half of the pineapple at this point, and look at everything that came out from half of the pineapple. Just this tiny bottle that is like 25 cl or so. Yeah, around 25 cl. So I was quite sad, but I was like, yo, let me continue, let me make the remaining part of the pineapple. And this was what I got. It filled this other 25 cl bottle. So I legit got only 2 bottles of 25 cl for a whole pineapple of 1.5, and I was not finding it funny. And before I started, I was telling myself that should I just blend this and use a cheesecloth? If you guys remember my AliExpress haul, I bought like a small cheesecloth. So I was like, should I just blend this thing and use a cheesecloth to like get all the juice out of it? But I was like, what if I cannot squeeze it, because I've never used a cheesecloth before. So I had a lot of what ifs. So I was like, you know what, I have a juicer, let me just use the juicer. But after seeing that I got only 2 bottles and there was still a lot of like liquid in the shaft, I reblended it, but it still had the liquid. I was like, you know what, I'm going to use the blender. And another reason I was skeptical about using the blender was because I was like, I do not want to add water into this juice. But I forgot that the pineapple already had its own juice. Like you guys could see that the juice was already dripping from the pineapple even before I cut it and all that. So I should have just used the little juice from the pineapple as the water, and the blender would have actually worked. So I was like, you know what, when it comes to this watermelon, I am going to try the blender method. So what I did was that I just put very little. I just cut out like 1/8, like 1/8 of the watermelon, and I blended it. Like it was so easy. The juicer was even stressful. I had to wash it first because I had not used it in a long while and all that. I had to read the manual on how to set it. You guys must have seen when I was reading the manual at the beginning of this juicing process. So I just blended and I poured it into the cheesecloth. I was so skeptical, but I had not even started squeezing. You guys, can you see that the juice was already pouring? I was not yet squeezing this thing, but the juice was already pouring a whole lot. So by the time I lifted the cheesecloth, more than half of the juice was already out, and
it was pure juice. Like, it had no mixture. There was no chaff. I mean, there was no chaff. Is it chaff or chaff? I'll check for the pronunciation after this voiceover, but I'm not about pausing this voiceover to check for the pronunciation of something, because I always do that, but it's going to delay me right now. So yeah, I squeezed it out and I just had very little chaff after squeezing. This was it, looking so red. You guys, I've not always been a fan of watermelon juice. I'm always like, what's the hype? I'm like, I want to take something natural and I don't want to do only pineapple. I don't want something too sweet. But you guys, this watermelon juice, as I'm making this video, I've already finished. It remained only one bottle, to be very honest. I love it. I love the fact that it's just like flavored water. Like, I love it so much. Like, it makes me refreshed and it makes me really, really hydrated. It's not too sweet. When you don't want, like, when you're not having a sweet tooth day and you just want to take something really refreshing, watermelon juice is that thing. But next time, I may actually add a sweetener like dates or probably beetroot. Yeah, I should. So you guys, can you see this juice like pouring out? Apart from this helping me save my juice, it was so satisfying to do this. And as I am editing this, it is so satisfying to watch this juice being pressed out from this cheesecloth. You guys, if you don't have that automatic juicer, that one that's you do it and it squeezes everything out and you turn on the tap and it brings everything out, try this method. Use a blender. The watermelon or the pineapple is already naturally juicy, so the water from the pineapple or the watermelon will help the blender to blend without you having to add water. And then if you have a cheesecloth or anything you can use to see, but a cheesecloth is better because it gives you the opportunity to squeeze every drop of liquid out with your hands. So if you have a cheesecloth, you just use it and you have a lot of juice with you. And if you are here and you have a sweet tooth naturally, please try this. Like, it's nice to live healthy. Like, I actually like the fact that in our generation a lot of persons are living healthy. Look at me, I've hit the gym. Yeah, so I transferred it to the blender because the blender had like a funnel shape, so I had to transfer it to the blender so that I will not be wasting it, because that's juicer container was wasting my juice for me. So I just blended the other half of the watermelon, and after blending the other half, I squeezed it out, and yeah, I had a lot of juice. So for this watermelon, I got 6 small bottles from it. Yeah, I got 6 small bottles from it, and I was wowed. I was so happy. I know the pineapple may have not been able to do all of that, but I should have been able to get up to 3 or 4 at the very least because of how juicy that pineapple was. The pineapple had a lot of juice, so I should have been able to get up to 4 small bottles, and it would have been worth it. 1.5 plus the energy and time I used for it. Well, I'm not checking the price and the energy. I'm just looking at the fact that it's really, really healthy. Yeah, so that was it for the juicing. I mixed some of the pineapple. The pineapple was really small, so I just mixed some of it with a little watermelon, just to give the watermelon a little bit of sweetness, but it's not everything, like, because pineapple was really small, so I could not mix so much. I just added like tiny drops inside, or I mean into all the watermelon bottles. And yeah, I had about 7 to 8 bottles of juice. 8 bottles of juice actually. I had 8 bottles of juice, and I was just so happy. This whole process took me like almost 2 hours because I was trying to figure out how to do it. But now that I know that with the blender I squeeze, it should take me less than an hour to do this the next time I'm going to be making some fruit juice. So because of how smooth the watermelon juice was, like, it was just juice, it didn't have any particles. I like my juice very smooth. If I want to take a smoothie, I will make a smoothie, but if I want to take juice, it should be very smooth, like water, just a sweetened water. But that pineapple was not very smooth. That juicer allowed some of the chaff, I don't know whether I'm using the right verb, but some of the chaff got into the juice from the juicer, so I had to squeeze the pineapple juice with the cheesecloth. And you guys, after squeezing, you would see that there was actually some chaff left in the pineapple juice when I made it initially. So yeah, that was it for the juicing. I need to keep quiet right now so that you guys can enjoy the remaining parts of this video.
Black fingers on the beat.
So it was my first time of going for a house party, and I really didn't know what to wear for the house party. I was clueless, so I just got some material and I sat down on my machine and I whipped up something good as usual, as I always do. Yeah, so when I was done dressing up, I had my bath, I went to the supermarket to look for something to get for the birthday girl, and I arrived at this point. Here's what I made. It was just a simple play suit. Yeah, it was my baby girl, my friend and colleague. It was her house party, her birthday party, so we went to her house to celebrate with her and we had a lot of fun. She was a really good host. Yeah, this is the birthday girl that you can see now. Such a beautiful girl. I pray that God blesses her, grants her good heart desires, and meets her at the point of her needs. In Jesus' name, amen. So we had a lot to eat and drink at this house party, and I pray that God replenishes for her. Like, she even gave us takeaway food and takeaway cake. It was really a fun day. Thank you so much, baby girl. God bless you. So you guys, this will bring us to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, do give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share this video. Let's move this ministry to the permanent site, leave a kind comment, and hopefully I am going to be seeing you guys in my next video. For now, bye, kiss, love ya.